What fast food chain should go out of business? All of the multinational giants. They're a menace to the environment, our health, and our economy. I can't walk one city block or even 10 feet in a parking lot without stepping around a grimy heap of McLitter. All those crumpled wrappers and mangled cardboard boxes that pepper the landscape are remnants of processed meat from mistreated, factory-farmed, rainforest bulldozing livestock. And all that pollution from mediocre-tasting food that either breaks the bank, breaks the bowels, or both. As sad as it makes me, Burger King. At least in the part of the US I live in. It's been years since I was satisfied by the taste, thanks to undercooked patties, cold hard buns, stale fries, employees that seem like they'd rather not be there, drive-thru ads that smell like rotted soft drinks, and overall the locations are looking run down. Even their advertising has been sloppy and sometimes outright inappropriate. Every 2 or 3 years I get a craving for a Whopper, and then I remember why it's been 2 or 3 years since I've been there. I just wish fast food was fun like it was 20 years ago. The major players were competing heavily and seemed to be putting much effort into it. It wasn't just a treat to go out and get fast food then, but the atmosphere in general was fun. Back before McDonald's had the bland interior and when Taco Bell was decorated in turquoise and purple. Maybe I'm just turning into one of those back in my day types of folks, but fast food used to be as much about experience as anything. I ate at a Dairy Queen this summer. It's not unusual to drop in for a blizzard or cool snack, but I hadn't eaten there in ages. What a setting experience. I ordered an artisan chicken sandwich and it was basically 3 layers of sliced bread. My friend got a flamethrower burger, a Cialis from our early 20s, it was half frozen and gross. I have such good childhood memories, but maybe I only ever had ice cream. The only good food from DQ that isn't ice cream is their chicken strip basket. Only food me or anyone I know ever gets from DQ. Not surprised their other stuff is garbage though. The answer is Tim Hortons. The food is terrible and uninspired, the donuts are bland and stale even if they're fresh, out of the in-freezer, and the coffee has a weird, terrible chemically taste. They make sugary drinks they attempt to cash in on that are probably a driving force behind Canada's childhood obesity epidemic, and no doubt a lot of type 2 diabetes is linked to their reliance on sugar as a way to trick people into thinking their food is flavor. I'm reading so many Subways but feel like everyone is ignoring the real villain of the sandwich chain world, Jimmy John's. Oh my god, how are they still in business? What is their menu plan? Let's choose the blandest, simplest options and then still fail to execute it? They manage to be offensive and depressing and boring all at once, and I cannot imagine eating there for pleasure over literally any other chain. McDonald's. They sell 6.5 million burgers a day. Now let's say 1 mil isn't a beef burger. The remaining 5.5 mil are beef. How many animals do you need daily to make 5.5 million burgers? And that's only considering the beef. Now imagine the logistics, supply, transport. All these things. Imagine what impact on a global scale that would make. Also, just for the record, I'm not a vegan/vegetarian on a mission. I'm just mind blown after looking at the numbers of McDonald's. Every single one of them. Chains are the absolute worst in terms of employee treatment, local economy and food quality. They all need to go and franchising ought to be illegal. Fuck them and the profiteering pieces of who own them. No, I haven't worked in a chain store, I just see their practices and they're disgusting. And before anyone comes at me about access to food via chain stores, they're one of the main contributors to the existence of food deserts along with big-name groceries. How have I gone down like 20 comments and not seen McDonald's? I'd kiff it's just no VA, but both the McDonald's near my house take forever to get the food out and then it's usually cold. And they up half the time you order. The one by my work is almost as bad. I haven't eaten McDonald's in over a year and it's the 2 closest restaurants to me. Chick-fil-A is near a McDonald's and the line moves 3-4x as fast as McDonald's. They're absolute and their fries are the only good thing they have. McDonald's. I hate everything they serve there. A few weeks ago the guys at work wanted to stop. I got a double quarter pounder with cheese only because those are made fresh. The taste was okay but I did not make it back to work before I'm pants in my co-worker's car. I am talking about a full-on hot load. I could have through a screen door and not hit any screen. It was horrible. McDonald's is kinda nasty, at least in my opinion. I'd what it is, but sometimes I literally get sick to my stomach eating there. Happened 3 times in a row over the course of about 6-9 months, so I stopped eating there. I'm pretty sure it's the nuggets. Also, Chick-fil-A did not live up to the hype for me. A lot of people love it, but I thought it was pretty bad. Plus I hate them as a company for the controversy. I'm really gonna get hate for this one, I'm sure, but Dunkin' Donuts. I'm from MA and they're on every corner. It's like the PBR of coffee, basically watered down. It's completely unpredictable every time. You can order the same drink on the same day at 5 separate locations on the same stretch of road and get completely different pie results. Their donuts are always stale and hard and their sandwiches are sad and dry. It's the truth, I don't make the rules. I've been to 6 different Panda Expresses in my state and 2 from out of state, and Panda Express hit me the hardest with the shrinkflation in the past /4 years. You can order a 1-item chow mein plus orange chicken for like $11 and get 5 pieces of burnt orange chicken and a pile of oily and crunchy noodles. Also, the one nearest to me stopped giving out sweet and sour sauce packets and the hot and sour soup. Panda Express used to be such a top-tier fast food choice, and now I refuse to go because the rice is always undercooked and the meats are either burnt to a crisp or rubbery. Hardee's/Carl's Jr. I myself worked at one for a year and my mother worked at one for a few years back in the late 90s. They are in my opinion one of the most disgusting restaurants around, in rural places especially. Management is always the worst, the food is never hot, and the place itself is just grimy. Don't know if other locations out west are like this, but here in the northeastern part of the US it's pretty bad.